with me.
And you'll be.
For some reason, me saying it like that made me think of her like on a rainbow. Like she floats, so come with me. I don't know why I pictured it that way.
Just flies up to the roof. Okay.
Like Wonka.
Yeah. Her legs have jetpacks in them. Or rockets.
Oh, that'd be amazing. We lied!
Yeah!
It's more Kenji.
We're gonna have to talk to Kenji because I'm pretty sure this is new.
Yeah, it's new stuff. We finished that day, went home with them.
Yeah.
But walked back to the dorms with Lily and Hanako. And this is the next morning, and now Kenji's got more shit to say.
Some of that first episode was a little bit of repeat, but whatever. Oh well.
Yeah. It's going to happen. It's going to happen every time, but don't start with this one. Start with the Emmy one.
As I step into the hallway, I notice Kenji coming around the hallway corner, unfortunately, stealthily making his way over to his own room with a large bag. As he sneaks past me, soundlessly like a ninja hiding in plain sight, I call out to him for some unknown reason.
Why? Because you don't know he's an ass yet.
Hey.
Only we know about the multiverse.
He jumps at the sound of my voice. Oh, hey man, I didn't notice you there. I'm really tired. I think it's more like he didn't see me, but that's not the issue. Where have you been this early? Shopping? Nah, I wasn't shopping. Sometimes I have to visit the math teacher. Yeah, I figured it would be a good idea to find out when the next exam is, since he tells you in advance if you want. So then, what's in the bag? I thought I'd go shopping while I was outside. I need supplies to continue the fight.
Oh my god.
Against the vast feminist conspiracy. Okay. I thought you didn't go outside. I wear a hat now.
Cool. Good job, buddy. Sure it's not a helmet?
I did not point out that he is not wearing a hat. An awkward silence. It's there. It's just really tiny.
Yeah.
It's like a hair clip. An awkward silence settles between us, and then Kenji breaks it by pushing his door open slowly, releasing a creaking sound into the air that only makes the moment seem more awkward. He sets the bag down inside his room and then closes the door. I'm surprised you went out of your way to find out a test date. Trying to take advantage of an opportunity to study is pretty diligent. It's not something someone says.
No. Nobody talks like this.
I never study.
La-di-da.
I just wanted to know when the next test day was. I'm still gonna take it. Duh, idiot. I need to know, so I know what day I can't afford to skip class, you know? He usually sends out updates on that crap by phone, so I had to step out and check up on it. And why do you have to go out when you can get it on your phone? I don't carry a phone. What do you mean you don't carry a phone? You mean you just leave it at home? Nah, I don't use phones. I don't have a phone. Phones. I have no phone.
Jesus Christ.
I have a hat, though.
He seems more delusional now.
He does. What
That's
happened?
even possible.
Why don't you have a phone? How can you not have a phone? Who doesn't have a phone?
What the fuck? Where's your phone?
No phone at all? I can't handle this. No phone? I just don't like phones. Calm down. God, you're crazy. Actually, I'm kind of scared of them. I don't know why. I think it's some kind of repressed trauma. But basically, when I hear a phone, I get nervous. It's my darkest secret. I have two theories on it. Either I have some fear of receiving some undefined, ominous, life-altering doom call, or I was beaten with the phone in the past. Beaten so badly I can't remember it. Beaten in the head? Oh, he said that out loud.
Yeah.
Well, where else could I get beaten with a phone that would make me unable to remember it? The ass?
Ooh. Kenji love interest confirmed.
Unexpectedly logical. I feel very depressed now. Sensing this conversation is more or less over, Kenji opens his door again and prepares to head inside.
Is Kenji avoiding us now?
I was gonna say.
What's happening?
We're the shy ones. We're the shy, weird ones now, and he's too good for us.
Oh, God, I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. He's just gonna, become a jock.
He's backing away slowly.
He's gonna start dating Emmy.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna sleep, dude. Have a good one. Peace out, brother. Class is going to start in 20 minutes. Damn, what's with the third degree? Shut the hell up.
Yeah, I'm skipping.
I already did something today. Too tired to go to school. Hey, you need some lip balm? accidentally bought 2 because I
He just kisses you.
thought the store had started selling individual AA batteries. Thanks, but no thanks. Whatever, man. Okay, then.
Sweet.
Wow. Well, I'm kind of glad we started with that. It was kind of funny.
Yeah,
He
it was unexpected.
swiftly enters his lair, finally letting me go to class. You have 20 minutes to get there. I think you're all right.
Yeah.
For a change, I'm not among the first ones to come to morning class. Instead, almost everyone else seems to be here already. I recognize most of my class by their faces by now, though the names escape me still.
Then you don't recognize them.
Then, yeah.
Just
I know
because
their face.
You're a classmate. Well, no shit. We're in the classroom.
So you remember that you've seen them, but you don't know their name.
You're right. That's not recognizing them at all. That's just
That's basically everybody.
just you have a face.
Basically everybody without short-term memory loss.
Right.
The class goes on lazily. I think I'm starting to get into the rhythm of the school. I have even stopped worrying about taking notes and being overtly attentive. The first days I was pretty high-strung in class. Mutao finishes his lecture about electricity early, but continues without a pause about the festival.
So, as you know, the festival is on the day after tomorrow. I hope everyone's projects are going to be successful this year. Have a good time, but also come Sunday, please keep the meaning of this festival in your minds.
The true meaning of the festival. Games and fried food! Everyone bursts out in laughter, and so do I. Yes.
Yes, thank you, Mikado.
I was going to speak for you.
But what I mean is... bleh.
The remainder of the sentence is buried beneath the ring of the lunch bells, and everyone starts packing their things. Mutao deliberates for a moment, but since almost nobody seems to pay attention anymore, he gives up and
Who
sits down.
gives a shit?
It's crowded in the hallway, or as crowded as hallways in the school can get.
Okay.
Most of the students seem to be heading down for the cafeteria.
You told that school.
Hey, it's you.
So,
My girlfriend.
I'm gonna make you a one-time only, super extra special lunch offer. Anal.
Buy one, get one free.
Sunday. Emmy's homemade lunch boxes and the
Rhino Emporium.
Come on down, pick up your wholesale rhinos.
We got too many rhinos.
Oh, God.
I'm dying.
Oh,
The
God.
privilege of enjoying them in private with 2 bombshell beauties.
Oh, well, that is pretty, Her overly flirtatious sales pitch echoes in the hallway. A remarkable feat since it's full of people.
She wasn't this forward with us when we were going for her.
Everyone's got a new personality. She's more...
We've altered the timeline.
Emmy strikes a very confident-looking pose as though as an attempt to one-up her own ridiculousness, puffing her very modest chest, making the V for victory sign with her hand.
Man, for the longest time, I didn't know about that V for victory thing in anime. Like Japanese, like you always think,
Yeah.
oh, peace sign. It's not a peace sign for
I
them.
didn't
It's
know that.
Yeah, it's V for victory.
What's that mean?
It's just like a Japanese thing. Like that doesn't mean peace. That's why
Yeah.
like all these anime characters are drawn with the peace sign.
Right.
It's V for
So
victory.
selfies. V for victory.
Yeah, I don't know. Some weird like I
Sure.
Yeah, I don't
still
know.
think it's peace, but alright.
no, it's V for trust me. It's I've looked into it because I didn't think it was right either.
Your V for victory sounds delicious. To what do I owe this honor of being invited?
Her V for victory is delicious.
You stood there looking really lost and
Why say it
sad.
that way?
So I thought you could use some company.
I had to lay it on a little thicker.
That is probably the most depressing reason imaginable.
So how about it? You're probably really lonely and wouldn't eat that awful cafeteria food all alone otherwise.
Way to make me feel bad about not picking Emmy.
Right?
Now that I know like her whole story and stuff.
You just want to... All right, reset. We're doing Emmy again.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Sure, I'll have your lunch offer with pleasure.
A side of pleasure.
I was gonna say that sarcastically for some reason.
Let's go to the roof.
The roof. Why the roof?
Because that's where we eat lunch, idiot. And if I don't get up there, then she'll probably wander off, and then I just know she'll go hungry, because she never packs a lunch for herself, because she doesn't have arms.
Who are you talking about? Oh, that's what this God. Whatever.
Come with me!
And you'll be...
Just For some reason, me saying it like that made me think of her like on a rainbow. Like she floats, so come with me. I don't know why I pictured it that way.
Just flies up to the roof. Okay.
Like Wonka.
Yeah. Her legs have jetpacks in them. Or rockets.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Oh, God. Without answering my question or waiting for a response, she grabs me by the arm and drags me through the hallways. I attempt to make conversation on the way. Why do you have an extra lunch? She's trying to seduce you.
Yeah.
Emmy smiles guiltily.
Actually, it's yesterday's lunch.
Oh, well, that's bull.
Gross. I slipped in a run at lunch and forgot to eat it.
Dropped it on the floor. People stepped on it. Huh. But that wasn't the point. The point was to be with two bombshell beauties.
Yeah.
The stairway to the roof is a little dilapidated, but it's clearly been used recently. At the top of the stairs is a door, complete with missing padlock. I wonder who the intrepid individual was that removed the lock, or if it's just always unlocked.
It's a janitor.
I guess we're gonna have lunch with Emmy for some reason.
Yeah. Did we do this last time? I think we did.
I think this will probably be repeated.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Emmy shoves the door open and steps, beaming into the sunlight. You're right. Ah!
Yeah.
Suddenly, a tall, dark stranger appears out of nowhere.
Yep.
Standing imposingly.
Definitely
in
remember
front of
this.
us. Yeah. Who's that Pokemon?
Yeah.
It's Rin. I'm Rin.
Hello.
Eek! Yipes! You scared me, Ren.
Probably because I'm standing ominously in the shadows. Wait, isn't that...
You just see the light from a cigarette.
I knew you'd be up here. Hello.
Noticing that Rin is speaking to me, Emmy looks curiously at me.
You two know each other?
Yeah,
What
we
the
do.
fuck is this?
I look confusedly at Emmy. She's that friend of yours?
My worry is if we do the repeat parts, I'm going to make the same jokes.
Yeah, well...
I'm sorry if I do, but
do that.
I'm not funny, so get over it.
Rin has turned her gaze towards the clouds, drifting above the school.
I don't know you knew this person, Emmy.
The awkward silence lasts only for a few seconds until Emmy lets out a tiny giggle, shrugging the coincidence off.
I invited us out for lunch. If you know him, that's just better.
Oh, does that mean I don't get food, or did you invite him for lunch without the lunch?
Neither. I have food for 3.
He just came to sit here.
Nice thinking.
They walk to the other end of the roof, while I stay at the clock tower for a while, taking in the
I
atmosphere.
load my sniper rifle.
There is nobody else. I think you said that last
I
time.
did! I know I did! God damn it!
I guess the roof is not as popular as it is in other schools.
Sorry, I hear fucking clock tower. I think sniper.
A few rundown benches and tables are scattered around the edges, perhaps in an attempt to make the rooftop look less desolate. Small pebbles covering the roof rattle beneath our feet. I peek through the chain-link fence to take a look at the school grounds and beyond. To infinity. And beyond. Students are strolling in pairs and groups around the quadrangle and at the cafeteria. A few delivery trucks are
so
driving
weird.
past the school towards the convenience store nearby. Somewhere a watchdog barks as a passerby. Somehow when I look towards the town center, the small town strikes me very strongly, almost palpably. The hectic lifestyle of big metropolises seems so far away and
Metropoli?
foreign here. Nobody has to run to catch a bus like their life depended on it, or get their senses overloaded by the neon lights and traffic jams. I think some people here do get their senses overloaded. That's why they're here.
Yeah?
I feel surprisingly
Some of
optimistic
them don't have those senses.
about this new life of mine, looking at my new hometown, even if it's going to be mine for only one short year. Do we know that?
Yeah.
Only 1 year?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
a senior.
okay. Finding out... Oh, well, right, okay. Finding out about my illness and having to move away from home all came so suddenly I haven't had time to think about how I feel about it. When I step out of the shadow of the clock tower to the open, I feel warmth touching my back. That's right, because they're just sitting over there eating lunch and I'm taking forever doing whatever this is.
Staring out and being all
Oh, the
dark and
metropolis.
brooding.
Yeah.
The city.
The sun shines from a perfectly clear cerulean sky. A cool breeze sweeping over the rooftop makes me shiver, but only briefly. You know cerulean, but you don't know Prussian blue. The wind carries the scent
thought it was
of
green.
trees and... No, Prussian blue, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe.
Wasn't that the
I don't know.
paint that Rin needed? Smog, car exhaust like I used to just a few weeks ago. Emmy sits on the bench with Rin.
We've seen this. We've
One
definitely
big
seen
and
this.
2 small lunch boxes from her bag.
Come on, Hasao, what are you waiting for?
She's beckoning me to join them desperately. It's such a turn on. Making room on the already small bench. I seat myself on the corner of the bench to take as little space as possible. It's pretty cramped, but somehow all 3 of us fit on it. Impressive view. I mean, do you want to skip this? We can skip this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's just keep going until the episode's over. So
Okay.
that's an episode. So we'll skip this and we'll come back to a point after this lunch. We've seen this. If you want to see it, well, fucking
Check out
watch
episode
the 20
now.
Are you really going to search through and find that episode?
Yes.
I guess it wouldn't be too hard.
I'll even use a weird voice.
Yeah.
We'll put a
Just
link
an
in the
overlay.
description.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh boy.
Or if you really didn't, if you never saw it, then go back and watch the first playthrough. What are you
That's
doing
right.
over
I
here?
meant episode 1.
Yeah.
That's what you want to
watch them all right now.
Even
and
if
then
you've
come
seen them
back.
before, binge watch them. Share with your friends, but not all in the same room on separate computers.
Yeah. Everyone put it on their phone at the exact same time and watch it at the same time and be sad together.
We're not desperate.
I am. I don't care. I'll admit it.